Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Looking now at some numbers for Obi Toppin.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ivy is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Harris in at the 4 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Williamson in at the 4 slot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Simons. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Here is Edwards. Williamson with a screen for Edwards. Some solid defense from Harris. The Pelicans come into this one after the win against Toronto. Ivy. Oh, he misses the dunk. Williamson with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Okoro passes to Edwards. Williamson against Simons. Lillard outside. Good on the triple.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Ivy. His last outing, he had 24 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Ivy against Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Williamson a screen on Ivy. Now Edwards. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Harris. Simons surveying the D. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got 5 now.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Williamson a screen on Simons. Lillard from outside. Pelicans pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now, here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Ivy, no one around him. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Williamson in the post. Defended by Hart. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Okoro. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Damian Lillard, number 1. Second, Anthony Simons.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Harris kicks to Hart. New Orleans moving it around. And stolen by Lillard. Inside. Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Ivy passes to Simons. Ivy with a screen for Simons. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Pelicans with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
Now here's Edwards. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. They get it back. And the dunk by Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's Simons. The 15-footer. Good. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Williamson, a screen on Ivy. Edwards, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Russell Westbrook in for Hart. And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a three-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from three. And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And it's Simons missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. And that one's good. Lillard.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And here's a look at the stats for Jonas Valanciunas. The past month has been surreal. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Ivy dishes to Toppin. Now, here's Ivy. Still without a basket. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And Ivy no good on that one. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Great open look there. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Memphis.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Stolen by Okoro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Simons.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And one thing we see from Isaac Okoro almost every night, Richard, his defense is spot on.
Yeah, he's shutting down some of the top guys. This team feels like he's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. And as a bonus, his offensive game is starting to come around.
No good on that one. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
So we can't get either to fall. Pelicans leading by 4. Right side, Westbrook. Williamson against Harris. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over a Okoro and misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard left side. Williamson outside. Pass to Okoro. For 3, Edwards. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Simons on the assist from Tobias Harris. Simons has got 11.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Brogdon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pippen outside. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc, Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Toppin sets a screen for Simons. Robinson pulls it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
For Memphis, they have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. And that one falls for Clark. So for the Pelicans, Holland, he's checked in for Toppin. Christian Brown comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Ivy. Now, here's Melton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Holland, fires the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Clark. Comes up empty down low. Pelicans leading by 4. Westbrook kicks to Melton. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Brown. The rebound by Pippen. The Grizzlies shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. To the paint, he's looking for Plumlee and finds him.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Brown. Top of the key, Harris. Two points, that one goes. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Plumlee, the pass to Clark. Brogdon outside. Plumlee with the screen. Unloads. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Westbrook. With the drive. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brogdon kicks to Pippen. Pass to Plumlee. And here is Robinson. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Hart, no good. Robinson against Hart. Here's Brogdon. Outside, Robinson. Inside. And slammed in by Plumlee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Now let's check out some stats for Harris. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this, or will he regress back to the mean? We'll have to see.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hollins checked in. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Brogdon. Westbrook passes to Holland. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Pippen. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Hart, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pippen against Westbrook. Down low. No good with the layup. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Holland. Bones Highland is out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Lillard against Highland. Now here's Hart. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Over Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Lillard. Williamson a screen on Highland. And they take the lead. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Now Highland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Williamson, the pass to Edwards. Back to Williamson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Melton. Nailed from three-point land. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Edwards against Melton. And stolen by Melton. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Pass to Okoro. Now, here's Lillard. From about 19 feet, Holland with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Hart. And it's sent back by Lillard. Here's Highland. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Valanciunas throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Josh Hart. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here's Wallace.
Come to me.
Melton sets a screen for Wallace. Pass to Melton. That 3 off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Edwards kicks to Lillard. Now here's Valanciunas. Wallace covering. The fader. And another miss by Memphis. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Holland. Wallace with a screen on Williamson. Here's Holland, covered by Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pelicans, and Fernie Simons comes in for Cason Wallace. The Grizzlies with another miss. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Toppin. To the inside. Edwards with the block. Okoro setting the pick for Edwards. Lillard, right side. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they're also doing everything they can to make things difficult for the opposition, coming away with steals and playing some really strong defense. But already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age, Williamson bringing down the house.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Lillard against Melton. Pass to Kamare. Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Free throw good, Simons. Josh Green's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he's able to get one of two. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
So for the Pelicans, Tobias Harris is checked in for Josh Green. And it's Jaden Ivey in for DeAnthony Melton. Pass to Toppin. He takes it in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivey, relentless when attacking the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And here are the Grizzlies now. Lillard with it. He's coming off a 34-point game against Detroit.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Edwards' shot is good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Ivey a screen on Edwards. Back to Ivey. Knocks it loose. Here's Simons. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Simons has got 14.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Williamson against Harris. Williamson left side. Williamson double team. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Ivey. Lillard misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's a Okoro. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Kamare. No scoring in this one. Pass to Ivey. To the wing right side. Here's Harris. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And what I like about Harris is he knows that clock is ticking, but all that makes him do is focus a little bit more because that's the shot he wants.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Grizzlies. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for New Orleans, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Now, here is Robinson. Nothing on the board. Here's Pippen. Pelicans pull it in.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Out to Harris. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
Robinson passes to Brogdon. Over Harris. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Robinson. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Ivy. Back to Simons. Robinson pulls it in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Ivy against Pippen. Robinson kicks to Pippen. Clark, a screen on Ivy. Pippen can't hit. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Ivy with it. Brogdon picks him up. Toppin passes to Hart. Robinson with the block. And here is Brogdon. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Pippen. Shoots from the right block. They grab their own miss. Brogdon looking it over. Outside for Robinson. Plumlee, the pass to Robinson. From beyond the arc and then some. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harris outside. Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
It's Robinson, top of the key. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Simons with the screen for Ivy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
The first one falls.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
He's off on the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Harris outside. Pass to Hart. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Simons, the pass to Ivy. Back to Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Pippen against Simons. Offside Pippen. And he banks in the layup. Pippen's got his third basket of the night right there. 5 seconds left to play here in the half. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And guys, we're still in the early parts of this season, but the power rankings are shaping up.
Well, I think for Memphis, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Chalk up 2 there. Harris has got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
Good opportunity for Harris to get something in the open floor where he can use his athleticism.
Ivy against Edwards. There's the screen. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Pelicans shooting straight 49% from the field. Ivy on the wing. Into the lane.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's Lillard. Valanciunas with a screen on Simon. And another miss by Memphis.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Harris dishes to Ivy. Edwards with the block. Lillard against Simon. Down low, poked away. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
Grade, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Now here's Okoro, still scoreless. Valanciunas passes to Williamson. Clock at 6. Here's Okoro. And again, Memphis no good.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Simons kicks to Harris. Here's Hart. No good with the triple.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Okoro. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Okoro passes to Valanciunas. Now Okoro, shot clock at 6. Ferocious swat.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Simons with a screen on Edwards. Ivy passes to Toppin. Good on the bucket. Toppin's got 6.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Okoro. Floats it up for Williamson. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Damian Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. In third, the Grizzlies.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Simons kicks to Harris. Hart with the screen for Harris. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
Ivy against Edwards. Pass to Okoro. Outside Edwards. Here's Lillard, covered by Simons. Lillard misses. Pelicans leading by 3. To the paint. Leaps for it. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Simons. Harris against Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And you can't ignore how often they've been able to get to the free throw line, getting a lot of points from the charity stripe.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Harris outside. Pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Carried from 15 feet out. Hart's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Lillard outside. And here's Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Lillard outside. Pass to Edwards. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A nice shot by Simons.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lillard against Simons. Now, here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Known for his scoring there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Simons finds Toppin. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Edwards. Simons against Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Edwards against Ivy. Pass to Okoro. Lillard surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Count it, and the foul. That one on Harris.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Christian Brown's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Anthony Simons. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Okoro kicks to Williamson. Pass to Okoro for the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Lillard against Melton. Tapping a screen on Williamson. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
That's good from Harris.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Plumlee is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Brandon Clark comes in for Zion Williamson. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Okoro. And the Pelicans also making a change. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Hart. And Harris drops them both. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Brogdon outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Brogdon. Pelicans pull it in. Toppins. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
For now, over a decade, Harris has been getting buckets in this league. Another big night for Tobias.
Clark outside. Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Harris. Five on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. Buried from 15 feet out. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Here's Brown. He has yet to score. Harris inside. He's against Clark. Harris passes to Westbrook. Fires from the line. It's Clark with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Well, after After the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Richard, take a look at DeAnthony Melton's game, a combo guard, and size him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team loves to have on their roster. He can hit an open three, but he can also guard a #1 offensive player on the other end and take the challenge every single night.
And here is Brogdon. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, back to Brogdon. Pass to Lillard. Over Westbrook. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Westbrook surveying the D. Melton finds Toppin.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Plumlee. Williamson comes in for Clark. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Edwards. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Valanciunas against Harris. Robinson on the wing. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Williamson left side. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Holland. The rebound by Brogdon.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Kicks it out to Lillard. 1:10 left in the third. Williamson is screen on Melton. Lillard with the bucket.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
New Orleans in the lead. Now Melton. Harris passes to Brown. There's the lob for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Okay, so maybe we know Harris as a shooter, but that doesn't mean he still can't get up.
And for Memphis, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brogdon. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harris against Valanciunas. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Harris looking it over. This one for 3. No good. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Wallace. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now here's Wallace. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Wallace has got his first 2 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Lillard. Williamson with a screen for Lillard. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Melton against Lillard. Wallace the screen. Melton no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. To the paint. Inside. Melton the bounce pass. Wallace with a screen for Melton. No good on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Edwards, no good. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Melton against Edwards. Pass to Furphy. Here's Holland. Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3. Memphis trailing here. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 3-pointer, Lillard, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nobody near Melton. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Timeout. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Christian Brown's checked in for the Pelicans. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Hollins kicks to Melton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Lillard outside. Can they get it? Rebounded by Kamare.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Melton kicks to Wallace. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Amir Coffey's checked in for the Pelicans, and Fernie Simons comes in for Christian Brown. Lillard against Melton. Lillard the pass to Edwards. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Pass to Melton. Back to Wallace. Here's Coffey. Takes a 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Melton against Lillard. Now here's Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. Coffee can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Okoro passes to Edwards. Here is Lillard. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Okoro. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Coffee. There's a screen. Three-pointer, Simon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Okoro to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Toppin, he's checked in for Holland. Tobias Harris comes in for Amir Coffey. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Jaden Ivey in for DeAnthony Melton. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hart with it. Pass to Simons. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 23.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Edwards kicks to Okoro. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Toppin. Harris with it. Toppin a screen on Williamson. Lets it go from 11. The kick out to Simons. Toppin a screen on Williamson. Here's Ivey. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And the Pelicans with possession here. Leading by 5. Pass to Ivey. Beyond the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. The Grizzlies shooting 43% from the floor. Edwards passes to Williamson. Now here's Okoro, covered by Simons. Edwards, and he's finally able to knock one down. And that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Ivey against Edwards. Ivey kicks to Hart. Here's Simons. And the layup is good. Simons has got 25 points.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now, here's Simons. And Toppin throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lillard against Simon. Lillard the pass to Edwards. Williamson with a screen for Edwards. And it's denied.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
And timeout called by Willie Green. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. New Orleans in the lead. Bounce pass, Simons. Ivy against Edwards.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And that one falls for Ivy. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Okoro. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot to tie it up. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Now here's Edwards. Valanciunas with a screen on Ivy. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And Toppin throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Oh, here's Edwards. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. The shot's good.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Simons against Lillard. Shot from free throw range. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Stepping it up. There's the shot-making ability of Simons.
Lillard against Simon. Pass to Okoro. Williamson with it. It's hauled in by Harris. Now Hart. Back to Harris. Left side, Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Timeout.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williamson outside. Outside Edwards. The Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Harris. Back to Simons. Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
Lillard against Simons. So New Orleans wins it. Boy, were they resilient, ending the group round at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's enough to advance, though the NBA Cup shows no mercy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Russell. Congrats on the win. How are you guys able to stay in front down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. We did a good job of, all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Great effort.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. See you later.